Hello everyone, Goonies never say die. Today I've got some stuff to do, so I'm glad you showed up to see what we got in store for you, what we got in mind. I've got a drawing to give away, a first print, first edition US hardcover of Blake Crouch's Recursion. And maybe I better go get the book so I can show you. Hold that thought. You didn't know it, but I'm faster than Flash, faster than the speeding bullet, and I'm back. That was quick. This is the book I'm giving away, Blake Crouch's Recursion. I read the book. I love the book. It's one of those books where it's hard to tell you what it's really about because spoilers come. The plot twist happens maybe 30 pages in or so. Anyway, first edition, first print, U.S. hardcover in about as perfect of a condition as I could estimate. Dust jackets wrapped in Mylar, and we're going to do a drawing for that book, and I got a helper who's going to help me with that. But before I do that, it's early June. In fact, it's June the 1st. How's this happen? I've got books that came in the mail, a book haul sort of an issue, and I stopped in at a store and I got a book that I think is neat. So I might as well show you those books because I don't want to wait till another month to do the June book haul. So let's get started on that. You might think they're cool. You might not. I don't know. I collect novelizations of movies that I love, but never have I ever collected a junior novelization. But I was up in Scottsboro, Alabama, small town, North Alabama, near Lookout Mountain, and I stopped in a store called Ollie's. It's like a closeout store sort of a thing. Went into Ollie's, and the whole front of the store on one side was books of all sorts. So it's kind of cool. Hey, I like books. I went in there, dig that. I'm snooping through all these books, and I found something to buy, and I found some other stuff that I've just bought to read. But this one I thought was kind of neat. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, the deluxe junior novel. Like I said, I've never had any junior novels before because now I'm all grown up, as they say in France. But this one is a library-bound hardcover, and it was in perfect shape. You can see Ollie's had it for $2.99. It's not like it's an extremely valuable or highly sought-after book, but it looks cool, and it'll go in my novelizations collection. And I noticed going through this book, junior novelizations have a lot of characteristics that I wish they would put in all grown-up novelizations. Things like pictures. Not exactly painters doing artwork, but between the chapters, there's stuff along the lines, neat-looking stuff, but also photographs from the movie. Not only is it a hardcover book, which is cool, library binding with artwork on the front, but in the book, they got neat little stuff like this and tidbits about the characters, tidbits about what they got going on. It's written for kids, but man, I'm just about as much of a kid as an old man can get. So I like this kind of stuff. Little blurbs about the characters, the places, the things that are going on and stuff like that. A neat addition that I think novelizations in general could use some of this cool stuff to spice up your life. Now, I dig novelizations, and I know a lot of readers aren't big fans of novelizations, but I love books, I love movies. And what I found early on is that when you love a book, a movie, and you read the book about the movie, you're not only rehashing that story, but the characters are often feel a little bit different. And best of all is you get a lot of information, and the good ones, that you never got out of the movie. So you get a lot of questions answered, you get a lot of extra story and things like that. So it makes them a lot of fun. And I dig, man. One more thing in this junior novelization. It's got a fold out of the characters from Guardians of the Galaxy. Isn't that cool? So, no big deal, but I kind of thought it was neat. A Ollie's book haul. I'll get that sticker off in just a minute. Moving on, I got some stuff in the mail on the eBay. I think it's all eBay stuff. Anyway, we'll take a look and see. Some, I don't remember exactly what all I got. Some of it's very exciting for me, and you may not care at all. But hey, we'll see. We'll see what you think if I can ever get this stuff open. This person gave me a soft box, but a lot of tape. And Let's see if I can defeat the tape. My arch nemesis tape will not beat me this time. So I see what they did. They used a priority mail box and covered it in paper. So they got the free box, covered it in paper so that the post office folks aren't mad at them, trying to charge them priority rates. And one of these days I'll get into it and get it opened up. I got a kid over here waiting for me to do a drawing, and there's probably a couple people watching that might be interested in a drawing as well. First things first. Let's see. How do you open something like this? Let me know. Yell it. Just yell it out. How do you open this box? Yell it. Ah, just rip it. That makes. Type it in the comments. That's right. So all that box for this little old gimmick right here. And now for the life of me, I cannot remember what this is. Like I said, I was very excited about one or two of these books. And this is kind of neat. Opening a package, not remembering what it is that I'm kind of opening. So it's a revelation to me as well as you. All right, now I know. Now I know. This one is Rollerball. You ever see that movie Rollerball? If I can get it out of our envelope right here, we'll take a look and see. James Caan. I really like that movie, and I've never read this story. James Caan, and this is a Norman Jewison film starring James Caan. In the not too distant future, war will no longer exist, but there will be Rollerball. Rollerball Murder Stories by William Harrison. So a movie based on the Rollerball murder stories, and I wanted a copy of this book. Not a novelization, I don't think. I believe that the movie was based on these Rollerball stories, but it smells so good. First printing July 1975. Smell it. Smells like an old bookstore. Oh, he says you can't smell it. Your loss, I'm sorry, but it smells so good. Glad to have it in my collection. Maybe no big deal to you, but I think it's just cool, man. I got a feeling that this one's going to be easier to open. And I think I know what it is. And I hope it's no disappointment to me, because it's one that I'm excited about. One that I've been wanting to add to my collection for a while. And I'm just one of those guys that's looking for the right price at the right time. And sometimes it takes PP to get that. And I got PP. That's patience and persistence. So, as you can see here, Halloween 2, a novelization of the movie Halloween 2. I've got the original Halloween novelization up here already, which was hard to come by at an affordable price, but I got it and I added it. Halloween by Curtis Richards. This is Halloween 2 by Jack Martin, and this one is so nice, looks so good, and I'm excited to have it, excited to add it. And it doesn't smell as good as Rollerball, but it smells good enough for me. And that's Michael Myers. I'm a big fan of Michael Myers, a big fan of the original Halloween, the John Carpenter film, and I liked Halloween 2 an awful lot. What is in here? I flipped through and I saw a picture, a photo of this in this novelization. I see a couple of photos. Maybe I should show you. So here is the shape on fire. What else do we got? There was another picture. And this one is Laurie Strode cowers from the shape, Dick Warlock. So this book did put in a little bit of imagery from the film. But this one's exciting for me. Excited to have this one in the collection. What else do I got? I got kind of along the same theme, something I didn't know even existed until one day it occurred to me to look for a novelization of this movie that I've always loved. And it turns out not only was there a novelization, but there were hardcover novelizations. And they were designed in a very neat way to kind of fit with the movie. And we'll see if I can get it open. We'll see what we're talking about here. Maybe you've already heard of it. Maybe you don't care about it. But I thought it was pretty cool. Too cool for me not to try to get one of each of these. And I got them both from the same seller. So the first one is Romancing the Stone by Joan Wilder. Have you ever seen this movie? Well, one of the two main characters is Joan Wilder, an author, a romance novelist. And so this movie novelization, the artwork almost looks familiar, is written kayfabe, under the radar, by Joan Wilder, but not actually. She's a fictitious character. Let's see who the actual author is. This hardcover book that I was excited to find that it was as such. And I read who the author was, and I already forgot who the author was. And it's not jumping out trying to spell it. So the author of Romancing the Stone, the novelization, I do truly apologize. I'm sure your name is not Joan Wilder. But there's that. A really neat hardcover book club edition of this book that's going in my collection. And then the sequel movie, which I didn't like nearly as much, but it was good also. Jewel of the Nile, Joan Wilder. And this one again is the hardcover book club edition of that movie novelization, written under the kayfabe of Joan Wilder. And it's not jumping out. They're not too excited to tell you who actually wrote the book. Maybe I should have researched it, but this one says Catherine Lanigan writing as Joan Wilder. So Catherine Lanigan, let's see, did she write Romancing the Stone also? Maybe I just overlooked it. Let's see, give credit where credit is due. Yes, okay, so it's right here, Catherine Lanigan writing as Joan Wilder. So a very neat idea. They make it look like a romance novel written by the author, who is a character in the book as an author. And that's enough of that. So I got a kid over here waiting to help give away Recursion by Blake Crouch. Phenomenal book. Good luck to you. I've got names in a Jaws. You're going to need a bigger boat, coffee mug, big enough to be a soup bowl, whatever. There's some names in here. So, RJ Boogie, I need some help. Come on down. What I'd like for you to do is reach in, grab one name. Come over here. Reach in the cup, grab one name, and put it in my hand. All right. Now reach in the cup again, grab one more name, and hold it in your hand. Got it? Mm-hmm. Hold it up so they can see it on the gimmick there. So two names. You got this one and this one. What we're going to do is we're going to play... What do you want to do? How do you play it? One potato, two potato, ink a bink a bottle of ink.
But like the jacked up version of Eeny Meeny Miny Mo.
Eeny Meeny Miny Mo, I don't know that one.
The jacked up one.
How do you jack it up?
The one that you do.
That I made up?
Yeah.
I can't remember it.
You just said it.
Ink a bink a bottle of ink?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So ink a bink a bottle of ink. He thinks that's a jacked up version of Eeny Meeny Miny Mo. So we're going to do that. Now, ink a bink a bottle of ink. When the cork falls out and you stink, you don't win, you're out. So the other person wins. That's how we're going to do it. So hold it up. Hold it up so we can see it on TV. On the video scope. All right, ready? You know how to do ink a bink a bottle of ink?
I want you to do it.
You want me to do it? Okay. So hold it up so everybody can see. We're going to start with, which one should we start with? Start with mine. Okay, ready? Set. Ink a bink a bottle of ink. The cork fell out and you stink. Now, when you stink, that means you don't win. You stink. So open it up and then hold it up to the video scope over there, the camera, the El Telefone, and let's see who did not win. Who is that? Oh, Mark, I'm so sorry, man, but you
stink.
Didn't win. I'm sure Mark smells like a bucket full of roses, freshly manured, but he did not win. I got the wiener in the. I got the big winner in my hand right here. So let me take that one. Mark, I'm so sorry.
You can always try again, Mark.
Open this one up and show the people on Video Scope Land, El Telefone version, the YouTubes. Hold it up. Show them who
our winner is.
Who the winner is. They can't see you. Who is that? Who is that? Mike Hughes. Big Mike Hughes is the big winner. The big winner. That's what I said.
You said
I said winner. I'm sure of it.
You said winner first.
All right, Big Mike Hughes or Mike of any size. If you're Mike Hughes, you're the winner.
Or Mike Hughes.
What you need to do. All right. So Big Mike Mike Hughes is the winner. Put these back in. Send me an email to what's the email address? zzterrific10@gmail.com, and I'll get Recursion out your way. Maybe the next day. I'll send it in the mail to you, get you a tracking number, and c'est la vie, all good. So thanks for entering in the Recursion drawing. I appreciate it. Hope you like it, and we'll give something away again soon when it pops up. And that's about all the lies I can think of to tell. So, what?
Lies?
Did I say lies?
You just said lies.
I would never lie. I don't lie.
Sure.
That's all I can think of.
What
So,
do you need to tell yourself?
say la vie, baby. Come here.
Bye-bye.
Say la vie, baby. Or say whatever you want to say. You're RJ Boogie.
Say whatever you want to say. You're RJ Boogie.
Awesome. See? Hey, bunny. Look how close I can get to this little thing. I bet it was somebody's pet. I wonder if this was Harrison's rabbit and just got turned loose out here. I don't know. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Hey, bunny, bunny, bunny.